As a counselor in training, it is important to remember to adhere to the professional standards, especially when it comes to multicultural counseling. According to the American Counseling Association in 2014, also known as the ACA, ethical and competent multicultural counseling is rooted in understanding diverse cultural backgrounds, avoiding imposing personal values, and providing culturally responsive care that is non-discriminatory. In order for counselors to be able to achieve this, they must be well-versed in non-discrimination and be aware of their own biases. Discrimination can be based on age, culture, disability, sex, race, religion, sexual orientation, language, and socioeconomic status. I think it's also very important to mention that in today's political climate, it's especially important to ensure that there is no discrimination of clients based on immigration status. Counselors should take the time to recognize their own cultural values, beliefs, and biases, and ensure that these do not negatively impact the counseling relationship or lead to imposition of personal values onto the client. Another professional standard with multicultural counseling relates to understanding diverse backgrounds. This requires counselors to actively work to understand the environments of the clients they serve. This is essential to tailoring effective interventions. At times, this may look like shifting from an individualistic view to collectivistic depending on the client's culture. Counselors with limited knowledge in these diverse backgrounds should seek supervision and remember that the client is the expert on their own experience. The whole point of the counseling relationship is to benefit the client at the end of the day. So any impositions are considered to be inappropriate and should be avoided at all costs. Working effectively with clients with varying identities and beliefs requires a counselor to embody cultural humility and cultural competence. Empathy and affirmation in the counseling relationship is necessary to honor the unique, interesting identities of every client. Cultural humility is rooted in having a growth mindset. Counselors should approach their gaps in knowledge with the willingness to learn from the client directly about their experience and worldview. To provide holistic and culturally attuned care, to every individual, counselors must not make general assumptions about clients based on their demographics. Overall, this professional guideline revolves around the personal efforts of a counselor. Literature and research can support counselors in identifying the systemic barriers a certain cultural group may face. Similarly, research does support the demonstration that cultural competency directly improves therapeutic outcomes and is useful in identifying successful evidence-based approaches with diverse populations. The counseling relationship should be interactive and include the client in the process as much as possible.